hospitalized, wait there. When I want blood clot, that trick girl blood clot trick him. I may have to stand up for blood clot him, can't give him my name. Him don't know how to stand up for him blood clot self. When the blood clot, you know what I'm going and mash up people, all of man blood clot marriage. I'm going to sit down and say, oh, hush, baby, hush. Move on the blood clot. I should have get some blood clot pies and pies for you too. But busy when a blood clot pitney, you know, see my pitney dead. Some me look like I'm a care. But say me I got pies on the blood clot pitney, me never say dead. Me say if I keep trying the blood clot fake Lucifer pitney, my pies on the dirty blood clot.
Why Joe was not in the same car as World Dawg when World Dawg arrived at the hospital? You know why Joe life bleed out? Because the amount of blood that Joe was losing in pass out. So them feel said Joe pass off. So if we cover up them chat, them call them friend them now. But Biggs was not driving the BMW. It was not Biggs, it was a different driver. Them think Joe did pass off, but Joe just was unconscious because of the amount of blood that Joe have losing the incident. So them they came at hospital at the same time, Joe that died to them, they tell him.
On my suburbs and my subdons, big up on a nice clean self. And to the newbies here, welcome to the channel. Coming up in this video, shocking details reveal about World Dawg friend death, the truth about what really happened that night that caused Joe to lose his life exposed. Amari hospitalized after severely beaten by her baby daddy, Seven Lord. Queenie shed tears and sympathized with her. Queenie headship after she was drawn down memory lane about threatening to poison Dowey's unborn child. And later on down, I'm going to read an article about a young lady finding love after she was tested positive for HIV. The first video that we're getting into is with World Dawg shooting incident that cost Joe his life. New information is coming out about what really happened that night. It is said that Joe didn't die because of the shot he received. He died because World Dawg and his other friends abandoned him instead of rushing him to the hospital. He bled out. Joe's family want the case to reopen and World Dawg to face jail time.
Go prove to Uno say World Dawg do not like Joe. I'm go prove it to Uno right now. I'm go prove it to Uno. This is when me a campaign justice for the youth. This is when me a campaign justice for Joe. And look at World Dawg, instead of World Dawg come over the page, come tell the people them say yo justice for Joe and come say something towards Joe. Look where you can say in the comment section. When me the campaign for justice for Joe, look where you can say in the comment section. I laugh in emoji, you can't laugh in at times like these. You can't laugh in at times like this where a man losing life, let him pity them and him family them and him friend them. And you can laugh, if you go and talk, and you feel good about your World Dawg, you can come in a comment section and feel good about all of that. Hope your friend them, every single person, when they're looking on the eye now, all of the person them respect Joe. I go ask them again. This is all now make the people them make Joe just gone so. Joe friend them, Joe love one them. But now make no justice come out there for Joe. Wanna go make it just slide so. When a man can love one out in a road, go make his life get dashed away. And not have no sympathy, not have no courtesy, I have no acknowledgement. But listen, now looking on the eye now, Joe love one them, let me talk to you now. For all the people them respect Joe. Now looking on the eye now, this young man on the screen behind me, or beside of me, this young man, a family man, a provider, somebody will love every single friend we ever have. Somebody where we have in last and make sure you have it. Somebody that is kind, someone that get, when you have something, you they get it. And something will go make then carry the youth life, or make the youth life get wasted. And all them can do a come on social media, come gill at and act like say nothing never happened. Don't come acknowledge the youth and they sit down comfortable with you. Tell me, you can go to bed night time and sleep knowing all of that. Knowing say a man go take him man out of your house and carry him go road and make him get unalive for enrichment. And all they can do is, all them can do is buy more gun, buy more weed, and buy and show off. Unstoppable, I'm not afraid, man. My heartless man when they come on to them and pussy when I make Joe dead. If Joe my brother, when I hear, I wouldn't look, I wouldn't see me upon this right now. I'm going to tell them that. Batty boy, real dog and big, they carry the man because they want to push badness and narrative. Real dog set up a man's life. Sacrificing one friend for rich men's. Wicked when I crosses you. Joe friend them, I talk to you. You all like 6 members them with Joe connect with me and talk to you too. Me go see if you go make this a one slide. Me go see if you go make this a one slide. Me go see if you go make this a one slide. The real dog and bigs and ear if you make the man go on. You never kill the man, you kill the man and make the man get analyzed. Instead of you kill the man and you go put the man, they go make the man go in a mag. Ask real dog how much millions he make after Joe pass. Prove me wrong. I say go ask real dog how much million he make after Joe pass. You really want me start talking things then? Hold on man. No, remember you know. Everything when I talk come to reality done. Alright. If I self-defense, if the man will shoot real dog and make Joe analyze, if a self-defense, what the police do? A self-defense. It real dog approach a youth with gun. Real dog approach a youth with gun. It's all on camera. Ask him if you know the pan. Ask. You want to know when real dog taking life. Ask him if you know the pan camera. Justice with Joe. A real dog was the aggressor. A real dog first come out of the car, brandish a firearm. Remember, you know, Joe, the hospital from the Dunkins down at the hospital, they're 5 minutes away. The people in Florida, I'm lying. They're Florida people, them there. How far, when Joe get alive, how far is the hospital from the Dunkin' Donut? When you come, give me some time, and run up some time. How far the hospital from the Dunkin' Donut? I want them to talk to me. We are going to show them up now. Ask them why Joe was not in the car that World Dog was in when World Dog arrived at the hospital. Why Joe was not in the same car as World Dog when World Dog arrived at the hospital. Me ask too. We want to know. You know why Joe life bleed out? Because the amount of blood that Joe was losing him pass out. So them feel said Joe pass off. So if we cover up them chat, them call them friend them now. Then call them friend them now. Cause Biggs was not driving the BMW. It was not Biggs, it was a different driver. Them not tell the people them thing there. Them not tell the people them thing there. Them not tell the people them thing there. It was not Biggs driving the BMW, it was a different driver. People them don't know that. But them think when Joe did pass off, but Joe just was unconscious because of the amount of blood that Joe have lose in the incident. So then they came at hospital at the same time, Joe that died to them, they tell them. But they tell them. But we have big connection at hospital, you know. We have big connection at hospital, you know. The information is there. For all who have their links, the information is there. Joe bleed out. That is, and the autopsy show that Joe in dead from bleed out. So he never have enough blood to pump in his heart and carry to his brain. Bleed him and bleed out. Joe bleed out and die. He never dead from the gunshot wound. Bleed out. My people. and tell them to come prove say a lie me a tell. Tell World Dog and Biggs to come prove say a lie me a tell. Then that's going to be a next session. World Dog driver left him. World Dog driver left him. A different vehicle World Dog show by hospital in the BMW bore with Joe in the back seat. And them, remember no? And them put Joe in the lift up. Listen, at them lift up Joe, put Joe in the BMW, get one his driver for driving and go down the road, you know. Them stage and call police to make it like they want help. Stage. Because they didn't buy enough time to clean up themselves.
I feel as if there is some truth to what he is saying, because at first when the news came out that World Dog got shot and his friend died, the police report said that they found the guy in the back of a car, right? He was found dead and World Dog was rushed to the hospital. And from then and there, I was saying to myself, if World Dog was rushed to the hospital, why did they leave the friend behind? Even if you not check him and not feel like him dead, why not still bring him to the hospital and let the hospital pronounce him dead? So there is some truth to what he is saying. This case was a bit spooky from the beginning.
Public business and the people business this. Suck your mother again. Me they tell the people them want to hide. Me they tell the people them want to hide. They play up. I set up Joe. World Dog and Big no. I set up Joe. Because from the Chronicler show, Joe was supposed to go home. Ask them what make when it's 6 them tell them say if carry home Joe, what make World Dog never bring home Joe, what make him assure them. Ask World Dog why they assure the 6 them say them go carry home Joe and never carry home Joe. Ask them why they never carry home Joe from the Chronicler show. Remember so them left from the Chronicler show and end up at the club. Ask them that. I care if you go take out the car. Millions he make after Joe losing life. Me not tell them say I sacrifice. Remember some me not tell them millions. Alright. The people remember what they matter about Yannick and his step pitney, Fire Red Son and whenever you bring up Joe pitney them. Remember when tell the people them say him go responsible for Joe pitney them, you know. Whenever you talk about Joe pitney them, come on man. You not be no hypocrite. Talk. Him did tell the media say yo him go responsible for Joe pitting them. You hear nothing about it again? The case is a closed case. The case is closed. The case is closed because the video proves that World Dog was the aggressor and the man who shoot World Dog and analyze Joe was self-defense. The man turning himself. So it's a closed case. Because World Dog first come out and approach the man. Remember now, World Dog got drag down the man go over Dunkins, you know. World Dog drag down the Benz go over Dunkins to try blocking the Benz, you know. And come out with gun, with chattings. And the man never know no chattings. The man in a carnings. From the Chronicler show, the man them tell me carry him joke off and that's how the argument start. Matter of fact, I'm going no bigger than that. The man of World Dog did what? The man of World Dog think we're in at the Benz and that the man there, him approach. Yo, I whole heap of things to your story. Me says I whole heap of things to your, the man of World Dog go for approach and him in at the Benz. World Dog never know say want swap go on. The people a whole heap of things to you. World Dog never know say want swap go on. So who him feel say my train at the Benz and that the person at the Benz. You never know say it was a sharp shooter in the Benz. A 10 tour in a 1. That can go on for sure, you know, a case can open back for sure. A case can open back. That me I tell you, and that's why now we want to prove the that's why we all get the case up back, man. We are fight up back the case. Because Big C gets on charge and World Dog could do some time. World Dog could do some time for the man analyzing me and Biggs. Watch Joe the bleed out. And instead I'm in try to help Joe, he might try to hide fire pick. This a boy instead of help Joe, he might look for hide fire pick. And that's why the doctor them say the man life could have saved. If them did carry the man from the man get knocked down. The man life could have saved. This a boy they run for high fire tick for preserve the man life. Them put life over fire tick. Them a boy put life over they love gun. Gun they love gun more than they love people. Tell me they telling me. Them a boy put gun over them friend. And a man will love them naturally. Them never rate Joe. Joe did rate them. Them a boy Biggs and Red Dog never rate Joe. Joe did rate them. But remember, you know, today phone tomorrow for your next man. This a boy, him glad when he hears that Joe get dropped out because guess what? I security position in the one. Because through everything go through Joe. So him never Biggs never like that. No, he can't get all like fire take them to play with. No, he can't have all the fun he want to have now. Dirty Biggs, dirty foot Biggs. Biggs in a beard, sour Biggs. Security position you they fight for. In security position you they fight for. And you come by internet you're gonna have baddest thing. And you never have that the reaction there when Joe losing life. Or if you show some sympathy, or if you show the man people them say, yo, guess what? You really miss Joe. No, when you come out with bad face. When you come out, who no gone in a church, turn this, turn that, who name baby father, turn baby father. No, but no, you have to come back to the natural self because you're not fake. Dirty Biggs. All they do a walk up and down with gun in Florida. But hold on, who live by the gun should die by it. Dirty Biggs, all they do a walk up and down with gun in Florida. But when y'all look for you go get it. I mean, know your baby mother must sorry say. You breed for a man like a corner boy, a dirty foot corner boy like you. But look at walk Biggs. But look at walk. When the man they go so boom boom, when I go bow bow. So could the Biggs with the fat blood clot got ya. The Biggs with the fat got ya. Bow. See now. Hey, you want to see pussy word on the camera? But you don't want to see the fat pussy word. You don't want to see Biggs on the camera. I say you don't want to see with him big gut, but I lose weight. You lose the weight, man. I say you don't want to see him on the camera. You don't want to see him on the camera. You know weird. I say detective will make a video drop a road. But want the video drop a road. I say you don't want to see him on the camera. And when Red Dog get the can and ball out. And Joe they run out to assist him and get can and drop. This a blood clot in the back of the car. He not even pull the door and look on Joe. And down you know when Jackass down blood clot racetrack, he not remember say he have gun. This a boy a big remember say he have gun. Like a racetrack down the track. The fire wild can and the man drive out and gone. And look. Hey boy, I say, hey.
You see why it is not good to be a follower. It is not good to follow people. Always try to be a leader. I'm not saying that Joe was a follower right now, but you see, if they just stick to himself, probably he would still be alive. But people, what you think about the case to be reopened and World Dog to spend some time in prison? You don't feel like that for Guan, or you think that he's innocent, him not have nothing to do with the case. Him not have nothing to do with Joe's death, I should say. But bad to bad enough people, there can be two things about the incident. It can be a case where World Dog and the other one them get afraid and them just, you know, when things happen sometimes you don't think straight. So it can be a thing where they were not thinking straight and everybody just GG and they didn't really think about bringing Joe to the hospital. But even if you were GG, World Dog went to the hospital, Joe should have went to the hospital. I don't think there can be any explanation for not bringing him to the hospital, even if one thinks him dead. With all of that being said, we're moving on to the next segment of the video. Amari and her baby daddy Seven Lord drama continues. It is said that Amari is hospitalized, severely beaten by baby daddy Seven Lord. It is said that Amari is unable to post because he broke her phone and confiscated Amari's phone. Now Queenie got emotional and give her 2 cents on the Amari and the baby daddy situation. So let's take a listen.
Customer today, but if you don't want a cup of water, me same one. Wait. Me nah go make you dead for thirst. I'm love Mary. Me know a several damage her for throat. It better them do over the internet a cost some money than more than them the physical. Correct, crazy. So in certain parts of our body damaging our image, you know. And for a woman who are 55, she's strong, you know. I have to give her that, you know. She's full of confidence, you know, determined, you know. So you see that perseverance with her, I have to admire a person. But in a real life, I stay away from Amari. I hide from Amari. Would even want to spend another 5 minutes with Amari. It's two blood clot cantankerous and can't tame him. So you have to love her from a distance. Mary come like sometimes she don't remember her age. Call him someday I do I just people brains they work up in Amari. Because people concerned about you know, your daughter is like you know see the aspect of it. I look on Destiny as my little daughter when I have behind me I say Rochelle. You see the behind me video. They don't got different shades. Me not care Rochelle and I'm a man petted. You understand me? So me I look on it from a mother's point of view as well. If Destiny takes tone and bust me, that mean him like Destiny too. You understand me? So me not want that for them. Destiny one nice little girl, you know. Why me love Bali? Destiny one nice little pitney man. And you know talking on the internet is one, but when it comes physical, it's a different thing right crazy. Come, me cuss you. Me nah go see and pint up in your face. I go step to your physical. Cause anybody pint up in my face, I step to my physical, me a fight. Yeah, me not take them violations. So, me know physicalness not nice. You think if I never internet and face to face, man, people that fight. You understand me? Put in an argument, but I say 2 words, I lick me, start lick, you start lick me. But that's why I say thank God for internet, because enough of this is entertainment. If it's a real life, it's a different thing. So when you see the thing gone out of content, so and them a fight that head bust and blood draw, that's dangerous. That is serious. But me can't tell her if you look at her pitney and she need a little video personal and something. But I don't like when Destiny get involved. And several lads now think, I remember him I think to defend himself and I feel like to them a gang up on him. Cause when man get vulnerable, you know, them turn 10 times one woman, you know. I don't think a joke. If you have a strong woman and you and a man have a confrontation, yeah? You see that man? The way them play by your emotion.
Can I do this? It's hard. Super hard.
They don't even know when.
9
But let me tell
months,
you something. Amari,
maybe another 4 months to go. It's so fucking hard. I think it's the hardest thing I'll ever have to do in life, but
but I want you
I feel
pregnant with 2 weeks
like God
old.
trusts me to bring forth this child. I feel like this would be a very powerful child. And God
Amari, me
trusts
not
me
just true there, and I don't think I
to bring
joke, me
forth this
make.
precious child, and I'm not gonna let God down.
Oh, she make me not go through there.
I'm not
Have some
gonna let
plan,
God
that's why them say man a plan and God a wipe out. My plan for the early mornings through there.
So I just tell them it's another man child. Leave me alone.
You send them over there throw it for me, me not watch them, you know. Well, so like no, me say her in this now. Me say, alright, Amari, are you man? You dirty blood clot. You go like you have no feeling that you can't class people. Look for you now. Why you put yourself in a rubbish heap, baby?
No, I
She's not a nice person. She's not a nice person, for true. But she's a person, you know?
so
She's not a nice person. I
what
mark her
if
right there.
after the meeting you
But me
kicking
still
me
love her.
like that?
Everybody have them ways.
You pushing me out the car like that? Pushing me down in the sand and the rock like that? What if you find out? I don't know what to say. You just tell yourself that he knows I'm pregnant. He knows. He knows. But
You
what
know,
the
me not
fuck?
idiot. I'm a real sign love baby,
You
just good.
trying
I love, I want somebody to comfort her. I think she go about it with the content, something too much. And that means sense. That's true, they got the
not
little
gonna
song,
fight
man.
us at the police station. Mark,
We say get them to next
let's
week to
say
get back
stop.
now. She like competition. So it's
See
like
my
come
card?
done, me, I made him not deal.
You didn't even realize my card was missing? Oh, no card. In the wrong portion.
What you mean I care, mister? Not the care that you did, you know.
You just looking at transfer. No, nothing easy. No. I don't want to talk to them. Or no fake whatever it is.
I remember
Mm-mm.
that person.
It is clear as day. It is bright as day. What is really going on with Amari? As you hear, Queenie said that Amari needs someone to comfort her, but she is taking this social media and content thing too serious. So everybody knows that Amari is doing all of this for content. But either way, people, we're moving on to the next segment of the video, and it is with Queenie. Now, Queenie, while Queenie was reacting to Amari and her baby father situation, somebody commented in her comment section asking if she remembered when she said that she was going to poison Dowey Unborn child. People, Queenie head chip, and she had this to say.
Is telling you the truth. So I want the baby
Want
dead
us
a
to know
100
that
blood
he's
clot
here.
time. So what happened to
You
that?
don't care.
No father no wish that for me. I want to my business in a
You don't
dirty
care.
blood clot bastard baby. When I come in on my
Mm-mm.
blood clot marriage I
It's
want
only
time.
this place.
Dead! Dead and a
Before I
dirty
began
blood
to
clot.
hmm? Somebody to
Blood
say
clot.
anything.
Like not shame to me again when I remind you
Somebody
about
to
you
say
remember big
nothing.
pussy shit out
People
blood
on
clot
people
pussy girl.
like
Come
us.
off from a blood clot page. We are talking about Amari. When I bring do with him in this star. How do we name
Just
come in at this? Move
relax.
on a blood clot.
Calm
We're supposed to
yourself.
say
You
anything.
know, I can follow that. Still not
Was a
moving.
blood clot wife and a
Look
bad blood
if you
clot
want to
bitch
make
behind it.
peace or
So what
something.
happened to that? My busy with a blood clot pitney. You
And
know,
if
see
you
my
even
pitney
want
dead.
to make peace,
Come
why are you speaking to say?
suck out and
You
bite out,
know,
do it, bite
that's
out
why
and
the cops
charm me and do
stopped
it
him
out.
and the cops tell you to calm down. No. You gotta know when to stop.
Amari, me a try blood clot get through. You come tell me about it. Me remember. Oh, some me look like me care. Me say me I go poison the blood clot pitney. Me never say dead.
The first time.
Me say if I catch
Yeah.
on the blood clot fake Lucifer pitney, me poison a dirty blood clot.
I'm going to kill me. Yeah. Good.
And I'm not to
See me
shrink
call
when man
back.
take on
You
off a
go. You
blood
be
clot
fine.
idiot. Nobody can tell you nothing for the why.
Come on, be
I'm not
fine.
justifying nothing over blood clot. It's my bad girl. And behind that, my real no blood
Hey
clot.
guys,
If me
I gotta
affect my
go.
blood
My
clot then
mom,
nobody
I'm
can
headed
tell
to
me
the
of a blood
airport.
clot
I'll
bed.
talk to you guys later.
Come suck me and my
Let's
ex-blood clot husband with 2 blood clot straw. With corruption. All of the blood clot after them. The steel blood clot come from couple months ago. Come lava juice me and my blood clot ex. Sorry, me I listen to Amari. Hush. Yeah, bad, go bad. 2 blood clots enough. What you tell me about do it? Everybody don't know when my bad and terrible mouth. The same blood clot pit know when me apply the way there. When I want blood clot, that trick girl blood clot trick him. I may have to stand up for blood clot him, can't give him my name. Him don't know how to stand up for him blood clot self. What the blood clot you know want go and mash up people, all of man blood clot marriage. I'm a sit down and say, oh, hush baby, hush. Move on the blood clot. I should have get some blood clot pies and pies for you too. Fuck you feel like. Don't touch me, girl. You know how much I got you with no fun with check the blood clot, man, son. Me not black them. Class out them blood clot. You know how much blood clot of them trick him saying blood clot. I used to aunt me. Aunt blood clot me. So when I'm aunt me, I not have feelings. So now I use fake blood clot, Lucifer, baby. I know, no, can't give him no blood clot, baby, because the whole are no fake. So the fake blood clot dolly, baby, want my pies. Come kill blood clot me for the pies of dolly blood clot, baby. Me a bad girl, I'm not take about not chat. On the dirty blood out. So, Queenie, calm down. I'm too out of blood clot enough. Load the blood clot, man, make the man live in peace. The man married to me and give me the honor of being a fucking wife. Not no last a blood clot ever. When I go, man, you know, they got blood clot pass. Me and do a stage. You know, see nobody remember me and blood clot do it. Load the blood clot you make the man believe in blood clot piece. The man don't even remember me. I care about blood clot. Me, I come ask me, mem. Oh, yes, I remember. You remember what? You don't know my mouth have no blood clot filter. So what you remind me about? Amari time now. Go and comfort Amari and tell her you love her and you watch her and entertain her. You watch her here in chat class, blood clot. And that's for the girl some strength now. The whole way of blood clot human. And we got through phases and stages and things over there. None of when a blood clot perfect. But when you can love a sister and say, listen, darling, it's gonna be alright. I've been there. What the bomber clot you remind me about? What my bomber clot been through? Sure.
Poor Queenie. Queenie is still hurt that the husband that she loved so much not pay no mind. At this point, people just need to let Queenie be, because Queenie accept the fact that Dewey don't want her and she move on with her life and I let Dewey live his life, right? But either way, people, before we close off the blog, I'm going to read an article that was written by the Jamaican Star. It is about a lady finding love after tested positive for HIV. It says, Alicia Anderson has never shied away from sharing her HIV diagnosis. 18 years ago, shortly after learning of her status, she confided in a young man who had shown interest in her. For Anderson, honesty was non-negotiable. Anyone pursuing a relationship with her had to know the truth. One day, after she repeatedly trying to reach him by phone with no success, she decided to go to a location where she knew he would be. When she called again in his presence, she glanced at his phone, and what she saw stunned her. When I look at his phone, he saved my number as AIDS girl. That was the last day I spoke to him, she said. Similarly, she still remembered a mean comment that was directed at her years ago. Someone in the medical field told me that if I should come to the house, bleach would always have to be there, and we couldn't eat out of the same pot, and the plate would have to be washed separately, she told the Star. Anderson was diagnosed with the virus in 2007 at the age of 24. She said that she contracted HIV from one of 3 men who claimed that they were negative once she informed them of her status. When I was 23, I met guy number 1 and I wasn't interested because he had a baby mother. A year later, we exchanged numbers again and we met up in the night, had some drinks, and we ended up having unprotected sex. I ended up cutting him off because we did not date or anything, because the only time he wanted to see me was when he needed to open my legs, she said. Over several months, she had sexual encounters with 3 men, all of whom she later learned worked for the same company. As 2006 came to a close, she started experiencing troubling symptoms. I was literally used to men having hardcore sex with me, so I remember I felt like my inside was coming out of my outside. In 2007, I was now speaking to the third guy, and I noticed a big tear down there, and it wouldn't heal, so I ended up going to the doctor. The lump that was there was healed though. I ended up going to the gyna and some abnormalities came discovered on the pap smear, but it was nothing to worry about, she said. After ending her relationship with the third man, Anderson decided to get tested for HIV. To her relief, the result came back negative, but just weeks later, she undergoing a routine medical check for an insurance policy. Her world was shattered. I remember the end of April, I saw several missed calls on my phone from the insurance company. I was wondering why my godfather, who sold the policy, didn't call me from his cell phone. One day, I got a call from the medical place that they were trying to contact me and told me to come in the following day. I kept praying that it wasn't cancer, she said. Instead, the devastating news she received was that she had tested positive for HIV. She spiraled into despair, confused about how her status had changed so drastically in such a short time. Until she was educated about the widow period, a time shortly after infection when the virus may not show up on standard tests. All three of them come back and said their test results were negative. The third guy is no longer in the land of the living. The other two are still alive, but I am not in contact with them, she said. Fast forward to 2025, and the 42-year-old says she has been working as a peer counselor since her diagnosis and is using her experience with the virus to change lives. She also shared her journey through her book called HIV, My Journey Through Grace. It is estimated that 32,000 persons are living with HIV and as many as 50% are unaware of their status. Anderson got married to a man she described as her rock in 2015. Her partner does not have HIV. She believes that although there are numerous campaigns that promote safe sex, people are not applying what they hear. The music industry and so on is helping to push the whole promiscuous behavior. There are also other persons who are living with the virus and go around and messing up people's lives. It's hard to work no matter how you tell people to go and get tested. And be careful, they're going to want what they want, she said. All I can say, people, is to be careful and to get tested regularly and not to sleep around without protection. This is a topic that we need to speak on more frequently because a lot of persons are still unaware of the danger when they go around sleeping around with Dick, Tom and Harry. A lot of people seem to forget that HIV AIDS is still around. If you have made it to the end, thank you all for watching. Please remember to thumbs up the video, share, subscribe and turn on post notification. See you in the next video. Bye.